Outside, isn't it? Good morning to you. I'm Wesh 2 first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's doing in the world of weather. And I mean, I'm no meteorologist or anything. Actually, I am. But it's cold outside. You don't need to take my word for it. Just step out the door. So we're going to be chatting about those temperatures here in just a minute. But first, let's just take a minute and look outside. Okay, this is our Melbourne tower cam. Blue skies. That's the airport. I'm gonna be flying over you in a little bit. It's gonna be chilly though this morning. It's gonna be a cool day. And then listen, friends, through the day today, we're not going to be warming a ton. It's not only going to be chilly today, but just you wait until tonight. Those temperatures are going to be cold. Also, I saw it yesterday, but I did get official notification that your comments on Twitter are now coming through. On X, whatever you want to call it, X marks the spot. I can now see your comments. So hooray, 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 hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. All right, let's look at temperatures across Central Florida this morning. Nice and chilly, I'd say. Look around, okay? 44 degrees in Ocala. It's 49 degrees in Orlando. It's 48 outside in Sanford, 47 degrees in Daytona Beach, and it is 50 in Titusville. So yeah, it's cold. I've got long sleeve t-shirt and I've got the long sleeve pullover on there. Indeed, it's a chilly one. So I hope you're ready for it if you haven't stepped out the door. If you have and you're doing your thing, here's a look ahead at what the rest of the day will show. Lots of sunshine, absolutely gorgeous forecast. But watch how these temperatures are going to struggle to tiptoe, right? 54 11 a.m., 58 at 1 p.m., 60 at 3. We hit it and then we drop right back down. It's going to be one of those kinds of days, right? 60 degrees, our high temperature, and then we're going to start to drop off. Brian says, running late for work. I'm sorry, buddy. That's never fun. That is never, ever, ever fun. You know what? I'm going to take a minute and get my... You come on X sooner than you do on Facebook. Well, yeah, that may be the case. I don't know. If YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook would merge, it would be called... Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to drink out of my little coffee mug doesn't work well when it's on battery power for whatever reason. So I'm just going to start my protein shake a little early today. All right. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Yes, I know. ADD. I got it. All right, so we're looking good this morning. It is chilly. Let's do this, though. Let's look at the day ahead and see where our high temperatures take us, okay? Because it's going to be a cool one. 60 degrees in Orlando, 59 this afternoon's high temperature in Sanford, 57 degrees in Palm Coast, 55 in Ocala. Beautiful sunshine, like just beautiful sunshine. It's going to be so gorgeous out there. So whatever your plans are today, I know those of us that are on the cheaper like theme park passes, our passes are going to be blacking out here pretty soon. So if you're heading out to like the Magic Kingdom today, it's going to be a nice and cool forecast through the day. Yeah. Good morning to you, Santa Bruce. How are you, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you, Robin. Reckon northern areas won't hit 60. No, I would probably agree with that. Just kind of getting an idea of the winds. You know, we've got that gusty wind today. I say gusty wind. It's going to be calmer, right? 15 to 20 is calmer than we were last week, but it's still going to be breezy, right? So there you go. Yeah, 55 in Ocala. We're not making it out of the 50s there. 59 in DeLand, indeed. It's going to be a nice and chilly one. All right. All right. Ari, good morning. Treating myself to a homemade cappuccino. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've got so I usually do my coffee, and my heated mug is not working, so it is what it is. So I'm doing my protein shake then instead this morning. Warmer in Newfoundland today. Oh, Kevin, that's funny. That's funny. I'm on the cheapest theme park access. I get in when it's free. I got you. My struggles, I'm going to have to add another pass for Alexander. So there's that I have to do. I feel like I'm these kids, they're bleeding me broke. All right. So, what do you wear today? I mean, this goes without saying, right? But like sweatshirts, long sleeves, jackets, that sort of thing. It's going to be one of those kinds of days. And then through the day, long sleeves. I'm definitely that. Now, I'm taping. So, I'm going to go for a flight down to Palm Beach for like brunch. And then I'm taping the science of it. So today's my day. Like this is where we're at. Today's my day off. But I'm gonna go over to the Orlando Science Center to tape the science of it. So I've got my polo. I'll show you. I've got my polo in the back seat there. Yeah, yeah. There it is. So I'm going to land at the airport later today, and then I'm going to run down to the Science Center and tape that. So anyway, that's short sleeves. But my whole thing is like, well, I'm going to be inside the Science Center, so I should be okay. Should be okay. Now that's just today. Tonight, my friends, seriously, it gets even colder. Like the forecast tonight has the chance to be the coldest air we have seen yet this season. Okay? So how low do we go? It's going to be in the ballpark. I'm not saying it's for sure going to be the coolest of the season, but it's definitely in the ballpark of coolest. So where do we go? Well, let's just start in Marion County because you're among our cooler locations, right? We know this. So in Marion County, let's just start for you, okay? 39 there, 37 in Reddick, 40 in Denellen. The color that you're seeing there on the screen, by the way, that's the area that we're thinking there's going to be frost. Now, do I think that there could be frost elsewhere? Sure. But that's really where we're doing well for frost. So if you live in Reddick, Citra, it could be there. But it all depends on just how calm those winds go. All right, down to the south, 43 in Leesburg. Well, I didn't like announce it. I didn't get formally announcing. So there you go. 39 in Ocala, 37 in Reddick, 40 degrees in Salt Springs. Further to the south into Lake County with the lakes. That kind of helps with a little bit of the insulation in the air. 41 in Eustis, 43 degrees in Leesburg, about 43 degrees in Claremont. Brevard County, obviously, you're going to be a little bit milder, right? 51 in Satellite Beach, 45 in VR. As soon as you get away from that beach, you kind of drop off a little bit. 48 in Kissimmee, 44 in Celebration. And then further to the north, 48 DeLand, 44 Winter Park, 47 in Orlando. So I will say patchy frost. Obviously, the best potential to see that frost is going to be north of town, but it's going to be chilly, okay? It has the chance, yes, to be the coldest of the season. So let's talk a little bit about that, okay? That's ice, by the way. So far, we're down to 50 this morning. Coldest is 46 back on November 29th. I think that if we don't get there, certainly this morning's not like as much a thing, but do we get there tomorrow morning? I think we'll be within a degree. 46 is the lowest we've gotten. 47 is the forecast, so it'll be close. Chris, is that why it's called Lake County? Yes, it is. I'm not teasing you too bad because I often can't see the forest through the trees either, so it is what it is. I get that. Betty Davis Eyes says it's a beautiful morning despite the cool temperatures. Oh, 100%. I mean, the skies here, I'm at the Sanford Airport. The skies are as blue as can be. It is just beautiful. It is just beautiful. So, yeah. Robin, meanwhile, says this cold is torture. I always laugh because you're never going to make everybody happy, right? It just is what it is. Now, if you're ready for some warmer air, okay, wait, there's the graphic I'm looking for. We do have a warm up ahead, at least, okay? By Sunday, high temperatures will be back into the mid 70s. It's not the 80s, it's not the 90s. So it's a warm up. So if you're not a fan, I get you. I get you. For me, for example, this has shown me I just don't have a ton of long sleeve stuff. So I'm going to have to work on that myself. That's okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Gotta be Burris. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Lucas says maybe heading to Busch Gardens on Friday. What's the forecast looking like? So let's eyeball the kind of weather pattern here. And then, of course, we can dive in a little bit deeper, right? All right, so give me 2 seconds to type it in. Ba, 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 ba. All right. So, nice cool air in place for us, nice cold air for us next couple of days, but we're looking, and by Thursday into Friday, milder air does start to come in. It's still going to be nice and cool, it's still going to be beautiful, but we are going to start to watch those temperatures climb just a little bit. So for Friday, partly cloudy skies, a quick passing shower, maybe at the beach. Otherwise, I mean, it's beautiful, right? And then this weekend, it's going to continue to be beautiful. But notice, my friends, looking ahead to Christmas Eve and Christmas, this is the sponsored version. So at some point we may get a sponsor logo in there. I'm sorry. But you'll see shower chances are now coming in as we're if you remember a couple of days ago, we were talking about the forecast for Christmas, and I said that there was going to be a storm system kind of in the vicinity. Now that we're starting to dial in the timing of that a little bit, we're starting to see that may be a factor for our Christmas day. So I'm driving, I'll be driving, whatever it is. I'm off of work, but my first Christmas off of work, by the way, in my entire career. Yeah. Robin says, I've lived in Florida 40 years, most of it in Southeast Florida. I need that heat. I wasn't born for this cold. Well, I'm 39 and I've never lived outside of Florida, so I can agree with that. And also, since I've lost the weight, I'm a little pansy when it comes to the chill. I do not handle it well. Yeah, that's just me. My coffee seems even better. I know, Betty. I wish my mug kept it warm. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to switch over. Figure it out. Anniversary in 2 days, birthday 2 days later, Christmas 2 days later. Chris, this is an expensive chapter of life for you, sir. Yeesh. It's an expensive chapter. Beverly says, I'm freezing up on Facebook. I shouldn't be. So when I run it in the nerd talk for a minute, when I run coffee talk in the car, I actually am running it out of Wesh. So I'm Skyping into the Wesh computer and then generating my Facebook Live on the Wesh computer. So I have 0 dropped frames. If anything were to drop on my stream, it's going to be my video feed on my camera, not on the actual stream itself. The stream itself should be bulletproof. So yeah, I'm running Coffee Talk out of Wesh. I'm cellular connectioning my my computer's webcam. So even if I were to lose, what's so funny is if I were to lose internet here, you'd still have the stream. You just have a frozen version of me because the internet at the station is bulletproof. There are 0 drop frames. So if there's a video signal issue, then I do apologize, but it pretty much is on your end. Yeah. So that's also why probably the graphics are maybe a little bit sharper because it's at Wesh instead of me bringing the graphics to my computer. So anyway, Frank says it's running clean on his end. Yeah, I've got 0 drop frames. So all right, now let's talk about some of the more important things. Okay, let's talk about some of the more important things, like bowl game season, people. And if UCF is Orlando's hometown team, listen, we're also Tampa's hometown team. Sorry, UCF fans. I have to throw in a little trash talking. I just feel like we're there all the time as well. So Georgia Tech playing the Knights. What's on the table for this game? Oh, a winning season. Yeah. Let's do this thing. Perfect weather over at Ray J. Our second home, our home away from home. Perfect weather. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely perfect weather. You heading over? It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful forecast. Ooh, Mr. Bob says, go Georgia Tech. Night flight over on X says, love you, Eric. Go Knights. Love you too. Go Knights. Charge on. Diane, go Knights. Patty says, so ready for spring. Got a shower inside again today. Listen, Patty, if there's one thing that I always laugh about, it's the fact that winter starts technically so late. Like, did you know we are still in fall? The winter solstice is this week. We are technically 2 days away from winter. I just think that that's so funny. Christy says, USF, USF, I married into it. Let's go Bulls. But the Bulls aren't playing, right? The Bulls aren't playing. Does anybody want to tell the Bulls aren't? I get your point. I mean, point taken. But also, the Bulls aren't playing. Anyway, should be a really great forecast for the game. Excited to watch it. And look, I'm gonna be. Go Knights, charge on. In a very respectful way. Listen, I've got season tickets to the UCF football games. Every single time we hang out and we're walking or whatever, and I see fans from the other school, it's always like, hey, where are you guys from? And if they're local, then it's whatever, we tease. But if they travel, like I go way out of my way just to try and make sure that they feel comfortable because, like, that's what good sportsmanship is. So I'm going to cheer for the Knights, but honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch the game either way. Bulls are in the bowl game. Did they get into a bowl game? Wait, I didn't think. What? I'm confused. What? I thought they weren't bowl eligible. Did they? Do they? Did they really? How did I not hear about this? The Boca Raton Bowl. Oh, very fun. Did not know that. Oh my gosh. Now I'm embarrassed that I didn't know that. How funny. Christy, yes, bro. USF made it. My bad. I can accept when I'm wrong. Sidebar, did you know that FAU's football stadium, host site of the Boca Raton Bowl, is almost a mirrored identical is almost an identical stadium to UCF's, except they have one of the end zones empty. Did you know that? They were built about the same time, did you know that? Did you? I had no idea that they made it. Now I'm embarrassed for trying to tease. Like, that's a schmucky thing for me. My bad. Frank says the Gators didn't make it into a bowl. Too bad, so sad. I still love you too, Christy. Thank you. Look, we can tease each other as long as it's in a good sportsmanship type way. That's all. As long as we're good. Mr. Bob, your talents as a TV personality are underrated. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Tell my boss. I appreciate that too. Is there still a bar named the Library by UCF? You got to understand something, Mike. I have 2 kids. I'm almost 40. I don't go to the bars. And actually, post-surgery, I can't really drink. Not that I was like a big drinker ever, but it don't work that way. I have no idea. Maybe there is. I don't know. All right. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We don't know if there's still a bar named the Library. I can tell you this, when it comes to bars near UCF, I used to work. So I was a technical director and weather producer when I was in college. So even when I was at UCF, it's not like I was a big bar guy. So I don't know. Lucas says, it's okay. The Gators will beat UCF next season. Oh my God, I'm so excited to watch that not happen. I'm so excited to watch that not happen. No offense to my Gator fan friends, but like y'all, at what point is Coach gonna get swapped out? Like, he's not it, right? The second that FSU hired Norvell, I knew where this was going. I knew that. He's a great guy. Great coach. So I'm not against like having a bunch of good football teams in Florida. What I want is for all of us to constantly play each other because that is so much fun. Oh my God. Like think about it. Those rivalry games are so great. Billy says, "Go Gators," and we are not beating UCF. I just can't wait. I just love in-state games like that. Like no matter how good or bad UCF and USF were, it was all still so tight and so fun because those rivalry games are a whole different thing. Yeah. Okay, can I feel so old. Eric, you were born when I graduated high school. It's not, age is but a number. Don't feel so old. Do not do that to yourself or to me. But also, you know, it is what it is. If you're that old, you're that old. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, my friends? We've got a beautiful stretch of weather, and I'm all here for it. That Monday storm system will be interesting to watch. Hopefully it won't be too bad. The library is next to the B Dubs over on University. Got it. I saw a nice offshore fishing boat named the job site. Oh, that's too funny. Christy says, I missed the war on I-4. Now it's like, last game of the season is a toss-up with no catchphrase. It's true. Although, have y'all seen this like ACC Big 12 chat? Like, wouldn't that be fun if we could get like a little bit of a ACC Big 12 rivalry situation with Miami or I don't know. All right, so real fast. We've got quiet weather. So Alex and I are flying today, and he asked if I wanted him for coffee talk today. And I was like, I do that on Fridays, Buckaroo. So I need to check with him to see if he's good because I'd love to have him on Friday. Yeah. Does that plane have heat? It had better. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Did my connection drop out? It had better have heat. I'll tell you that for free. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is hilarious. I have no idea if you guys can still hear me because my connection dropped out. So this is fun. Well, I'm just going to act as if you can. And we'll just see. I give Vault. How funny. Well, we'll see. How funny. See. Right. Oh, 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 oh. Looks like we're back online. Did I drop out for you for a few minutes? When you're running off cellular connectivity, I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so you could still hear. How funny. We can hear you and the frame is gold. Okay, all right. So at least there was that. All right, so now we're back. How funny. So funny. All right, where were we? I say oy vey all day. Looks like you. So that was the thing, though. I told y'all, like, in the event that the signal drops out cellular wise, um, you'd still have a signal. You would just have a frozen version of me. Yeah. Hi, I'm back. All right, I forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Oh, so Alex was ready to do coffee talk this week. And turns out I told him Friday. So hopefully he's available Friday. I'd love to grab him for that. Yeah. Hopefully. All right. So anyway, yes, back to Alex Coffee Talk Friday. That's what I'm working on. So that will be. I'll ask him because he was willing to do it today. He's probably over at the airplane getting it all pre-flighted and all that fun stuff. So there you go. Okay, so Mr. Bob's asking who's Alex. So Alex is a former WESH meteorologist, buddy of mine. We constantly go flying together. He's working on becoming an airline pilot. Just got accepted into the cadet program over at Frontier Airlines. So that's a lot of fun. It was a great face on the Frozen video. Oh my God, Steph, I'm embarrassed. I told you though, that's if there's an issue, if there's an issue, it would be my video getting back to the station. So there you go. So yeah, may your landings be soft. We've got a nice crosswind. The wind is right down the wrong runway here at Sanford. So like for right now, We've got an 8-knot crosswind component and a 2-knot headwind component. So that'll be a lot of fun. No white Christmas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, well. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? If it's going to freeze, though, is awesome. Yeah, well, that's true. If it had to freeze, at least that'd be something pretty funny. Oh, for sure. Wearing the seatbelt. Gumps. Your landing checklist is gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, seatbelt. Yep. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns, anything? I'm blushing. Nah, it's just the orange, pinkish. It's the salmon colored shirt. So if Alex Alisi's on Coffee Talk Friday, would that make it the Coffee Talk flyby from the plane? Well, we're not going to do it in the airplane, but maybe we'll do it. Well, maybe we'll do it from the airplane. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Dog. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the dogs are like, yeah, you're kidding, right? Meanwhile, Stella was just like ready to go out for an hour in this. So there you go. All right, it's 8:26. One last look at that 7-day forecast. See, the sponsored version. I apologize. You're going to get that for today. Free sponsorship, rooms to go. So there you go. Getting a little milder into Christmas, but it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup next couple of days. All right. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you yes, for sure, Les. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all for hanging out. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk. Bye.